Hello everyone, in this video we are going to discuss open channel. Open channel refers to a system where fluid flows freely without being enclosed in a pipe or tube. The flow is usually influenced by gravity and the shape of the channel, and it is often exposed to air. Examples of open channels are rivers, streams, and canals. The commonly used shape for open channels are rectangle, triangle, and trapezoid. It is because they offer various benefits related to construction, stability, and flow efficiency. For rectangular channel, it is easier to construct with uniform cross-sections, straight sides, and flat bottoms. And it provides predictable flow characteristics, which is useful for engineered channels and urban drainage system. For triangular channels, its shape promotes higher velocities for small flows, and it is suitable for small discharges and easier to form in some soils. And for trapezoidal channel, it combines a wider bottom width with sloping sides that reduces the velocity of the water near the channel bed. Its sloping sides provide stability against collapse, especially in loose or granular soils. Additionally, it can carry more water than triangular channel and more efficient for large flows compared to rectangular channel. In here, we can see the equations of area, perimeter, and top width for commonly used shapes of open channel. For trapezoidal, we can see that its area, perimeter, and top width equations is the summation of area, perimeter, and top width of rectangular and triangular channels, respectively. For example, in this example, we are going to determine water velocity and flow rate. The channel is trapezoidal and symmetrical. It has a roughness coefficient of 0.013 and the channel bottom drops of 0.1 feet vertically for every 100 feet of length. And solving, it can be converted into a slope. S is equals to 0.1 over 100 equals 0.00100. Solving, we are going to use the Manning equation to find its velocity, which is V is equals to 1.486 over n times the hydraulic radius raised to 2/3 times the slope raised to 1/2, where n is the Manning's roughness coefficient for asphalt, which is 0.013, and the hydraulic radius is unknown, and the slope is 0.0100. To find the hydraulic radius, we have the equation R is equals to area over wetted perimeter. For the area, we'll use the equation from the previous slide. Area is equals to area of rectangle plus the area of triangle. For the area of rectangle, we have 16 times 4.5, and for the area of triangle, we have the side slope 3 obtained from the horizontal and vertical distance of the slope, and it can be calculated using Z is equals to horizontal over vertical. And since we have two triangles, we're going to multiply it by 2. And solving for the area of trapezoid, we have 132.8 squared feet. And for wetted perimeter, substituting the values to the equation from the previous slide, we have 44.46 feet. And now we can solve for hydraulic radius, and we get 2.987 feet. Now, we're going to substitute the values to the Manning equations to find velocity. And we get 6.498 feet per square. And for flow rate, we'll use the equation flow rate is equal to area times velocity, and we have 863 cubic feet per second. And that's it for this video. Thank you and good day.